main vinyl! What's up? How you guys doing, man? Crazy friggin' Cosmic Brian is at it again. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by, vinyl community. How y'all doing? It's only about the 5th time I've tried to record this goddamn video. Keep cutting the top of my head off. Can't seem to get the angles right. Don't know what my friggin' problem is. It's taking a little getting used to get the right angles and stuff over here. You know, I had everything set. I've been doing things over there for months in the other cosmic realm, and you know, I had to just hit play, sat down, and there I go. But you know, I got to make some adjustments, and you know, I'm just not comfortable in this yet, man. Once I get all the stuff together, the background I want, I mean, the whole thing's gonna come together. It's gonna be bravissimo, I'm telling you. Stay with me. I don't know why I'm doing that, but anyway, I'm gonna try this again. This is gonna be the Gatefold thread that started, I think, a year ago now, since it seems like I've deleted 5 videos. Dan from Dots and Loops started this, I believe, this show your gatefolds. And I've seen a couple of good ones. Mazzy did one where he showed like the reverse gatefold where the outside cover folds out so the front and the back make a, I call it the reverse gatefold, but anyway, it's super cool. So anyway, I'm not gonna do anything crazy like that because I have barely figured out the regular gatefold, let alone the reverse. So anyway, mind shields are going off right now. Woo! Man, I'll tell you what, no need for the mind shields for anything other than looking cool here and where I'm at right now, because it's a gloomy, rainy day, great day to sit inside, listen to tunes, make videos, watch videos, comment on videos, video. Oh, speaking of video, if y'all are from my age and you're from the MTV era, when MTV launched in 1981, there's a very cool documentary on A&E tonight called I Want My MTV. I think it's like an hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours long, but yeah, I think that's definitely going to be worth checking out. I read the I Want My MTV book, and man, it is incredibly enlightening of all the excess that went on and all the craziness that went on behind the scenes of launching probably the most influential media that on music that's occurred in, you know, probably a century. So anyway, let's get going on the gatefold. Oh, I almost lost the record. Holy Shiite Muslim. All right, I'm going to start off with this Saint Stephen gatefold. This is a psychedelic album. It's called Saint Stephen, and it's called one side's called Over the Hills, the other side is called the Bastique, and it's just a really neat psych. And I don't think anybody's ever put those two words together, neat and psych, but it's a cool listen. It's not like really like heavy psych, like deep psych, but it's out there, and I assume that that's Saint Stephen right there, and then you got your back here. I believe that's probably him right there. But this, you got this like Leviathan type creature on the front here, which is cool. But then when you open it up, you get the full force of the sea monster. You've got like the turbulent waters all around, and you've got the dragon-like creature and all its glory here. The Kraken, if you will. Release the Kraken! But anyway, I don't know a lot about this. They do have like some of the lyrics here But yeah, just not really knowing a whole lot about this. If anybody knows about anything about, you know, St. Stephen, the history behind this thing, yeah, hit me up in the comments section, because I love this, man. This is super cool. Now this is something I've showed before, and I marvel at this gatefold every time. This is the Funk Master himself, Sly, and the Family Stone. Look at that guy. I mean, he's sporting it all the way down to the furry boots, man. He was funky and groovy, man. That guy was amazing. You know what I always liked about him was his smile. Check out, I mean, that smile is just like entrancing. I mean, look at the back right there, man. That smile will just like draw you in. And he's got like the macrame helmet or hat there. Go ahead, kitty. Go up. Go ahead. Sorry, I had to let my kitty out. All right. Yeah, cool. Look at that outfit he's got on. That's super cool. But yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite gatefolds right here. Just loves. That's on Sly and the Family Stone's greatest hits. You can still pick this up for pretty cheap. I probably could use an upgrade on this, to be honest. Now this one is neither rare nor is it made of earth, but this is rare earth. One World. You've got there, I assume this is the guys in the band. That guy looks like a young Neil Young right there in the middle. Then you got this guy looks like John Lennon. And then you've got John Wilkes Booth. I'm John Wilkes Booth, motherfucker! Right there. And then you've got Cosmic Brian. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, it doesn't look like much on the outside, but when you open it up, you're like in the 5th ward of hell right there. You got like lava all behind. It says Rare Earth, One World. You've got like lizards here, and you've got these flying dweezil dragons or whatever. I just made that up, by the way. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I've seen similar gatefolds, but I was kind of surprised when I opened that up to see that crazy gatefold. But I always loved Rare Earth. I mean, they were pretty awesome, and I love their the label. It's just friggin' awesome too. I mean, look at that original inner sleeve. Isn't that cool? Just some really cool. I love to look at like the inner sleeves on these old records, and just sit there and drool over the shit that I'd love to have. Wow. Toe Fat, The Cats, Paradise Lost, Power of Zeus. God, I wish I would have been around that time to pick those up back then instead of trying to get them now. You gotta donate an organ, I think, now to get that kind of stuff. So, okay, so maybe you're like sitting around listening to some tunes in your own little cosmic realm of your own. And, you know, maybe you're having a little something to drink, a cocktail, maybe a little smoky, if you know what I mean, a little hitting off the old hippie salad, so to speak. You get a little hungry, and then all of a sudden you open up this Jefferson Airplane, volunteers, and boom, you got yourself a PB&J. That'll send you to the kitchen in a minute to make yourself a sandwich. I just love this gatefold. That just explains it right there. I think back in, you know, from what I've read, like in the hippie, all these people were migrating to San Francisco to check out this movement, you know, of love and freedom and all that stuff. And there was this group of people who used to give out free peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I just thought that was so cool, you know. I mean, nowadays you'd never get that, man. People always hating on each other, man. And I still think there's a lot of love in the world, man. But that was just a cool thought. It's a cool record. Not a lot of people give this the props it deserves, but I love this record. And man, you gotta dig that gatefold. Although this is chunky peanut butter. Cosmic Brian's more into the smooth and creamy peanut butter. Chunky is like hard to spread. You rip the bread. Yeah. Gets stuck in your teeth, you know what I'm saying? whatever. Anyway, how about this is when I first heard about this Gatefold thread. The first album that came to my mind was this Cream Wheels of Fire, which is another one I definitely need an upgrade on. This is a beater. The vinyl's not bad, but this cover has seen better days. I love the psychedelicness of the cover, even though it's kind of a foil outside. But man, the artwork is incredible. But when you go to open it, it's like, boom! Color cascading into your mind, through your eyes, in through the iris, into your brain, enveloping it with color and sound, driving you to a point of grooveness. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right, though? It's like the eyes are so awesome. It's like an acid-drenched mind behind those eyes, right? And if that's not cosmic and cool, I don't know what is. But let's take that to the other end of the spectrum. Here we got Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. This is the phallus finger free copy. I do not have the finger penis that usually sticks out through his robe right there. Check out these guys though, man. This is what a hard and heavy rock band, 70s classic rock band should look like. These guys look like if they're not gonna rock your face off, they're gonna kick it off in a fight. I mean, look at these guys are badass. That's a great looking shot of a rock and roll band right there. But speaking of the eyes, check that out, right? That's in contrast to that Cream Gatefold. This is the evil version right here. Alice Cooper always did like to play the villain, right? And if you look close, inside the pupils there is the band as well. Just a great Gatefold. The early Alice makeup there. One of these cats, Glenn Buxton, is actually from my town. I want to say that's Glenn right there, but I can't be sure. Anyway, that's a cool Gatefold. This is one that I talked about briefly in a Vinyl Finds video. Is this Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, Long Live Rock and Roll. This is when they still had Ronnie Dio as the singer. This is such a great hard and heavy 70s rock album. Long Live Rock and Roll, Lady of the Lake, Gates of Babylon, holy shit, that shreds. Kill the King. But this Gatefold, I think I explained this in my video, is actually a picture of a Rush concert, not a Rainbow show. They actually airbrushed out the Rush off the banner there and put on Long Live Rock and Roll, and then all these kids in the front with the t-shirts that said Rush, they airbrushed them all black. So yeah, pretty, it's a Fugazi. Yeah, it's a fake, it's a Fugazi. It's a little bit shady, but you know what, looks cool as shit. I could see that crowd going wild at this show, so so be it, right? Love that record. Rainbow is just a killer band. Oh, how about this one? Steppenwolf, for ladies only. And I could never figure out what do they mean for ladies only until you open it up. Penis car. Yeah, that's right. The old penis car, complete with Venus blood flow down the side, big brown head, tan shaft. Yeah, the penis car. I'd love to drive the penis car around town. Hey, look at, there's Cosmic Brian. Everybody wave at the dickhead driving the penis car. That's a dickhead right there. This is Cosmic Brian. Anyway, yeah, I'd love to drive that. Isn't that cool? Now check out the back here. Here's the band all sitting around reading books. I think one of them's reading The Sensational Woman. One's reading Snow White. They're all these like books that gals would read. But first of all, the only thing that these guys would be doing, they would be reading that had to do with girls would probably be a Playboy or Penthouse magazine, maybe a Hustler. These guys are not reading. They're the hard rock band from the 70s are out trying to nail groupies and get wasted, OD on drugs, not read. Let's keep our reputation intact, fellas. How about this? This is such a killer soundtrack. This movie is amazing. I love this movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the latest Quentin Tarantino joint. I was so entranced by this movie and the soundtrack that I had to have this. Not only did I have to have this, but I also had to have all the records that were associated with each act on the soundtrack, which I did a cool 2-part video, which you should check out if you go back into my catalog. But check this gatefold out. This is actually a scene from the movie where Brad Pitt's character, Cliff Booth, who is the lead character played by Leonardo DiCaprio, Cliff Booth is his stuntman, and he meets up with one of Charles Manson's girls, and this is a scene where they're walking down the middle of the road on Spawn Movie Ranch, and it's just a really cool scene, really great gatefold. Man, I've seen this 25 times. This is a great soundtrack. You've got Chad and Jeremy, you've got the Buchanan Brothers, Bob Seger System, Roy Head and the Traits, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Box Tops, Mitch Ryder, Deep Purple. This is fan-fucking-tastic. So you gotta check that out. I think I'm gonna skip that one, go to this one real quick. How about this for all you metalheads out there? A little Ozzy Osbourne double live album, Speak of the Devil. This is Ozzy with a live band doing all Black Sabbath tunes. And what a great band. He's got Tommy Aldridge on drums, Rudy Sarzo on bass, and then you've got, I know this is going to be weird, but you got Brad Gillis, that would be Night Ranger Brad Gillis, the master of the 8-finger crawl. Anyway, you know, he had some huge shoes to fill when Randy Rhoads passed, but you know what? I think he did an apt job, and he's a great player. So, but yeah, this is a great album. Check out the gatefold. There's Ozzy in all his demonic glory, the Prince of Darkness. He's got his little person here, his little minion, his demon minion. But that's just absolutely insane. And then look at the front. There's the cover with Ozzy with the carnage. You know, he's always been prone to biting into something other than food. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was a cool one. And here's my last one. I want to leave some meat on the bones for some of the other characters in this community. But this is going to be, I don't care what other videos you've watched on this thread. It's Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. You're not going to see any cooler gatefold than this. This is the coolest gatefold you're going to see in any of these videos. Check them out. Motley Crue at their most, I feel like the height of their insanity. Just a great band right there. Great album. Just kicking ass and taking names. These guys were a friggin' gang, and you can tell it by looking at that. But anyway, that's my gatefold video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna be back here fairly soon with I don't know, I think a contest video, maybe a vinyl finds video, who knows. But stay tuned to the Cosmic Realm. You know, we're gonna be it's gonna be coming around, folks. So love you guys out there. Peace. Have fun. Coolest gatefold ever. Motley Crue, Shout the Devil, hands down.